Hello, everyone. How are you?
Guys.
Hi.
Cheers to you guys. Let's kick this one off. Cheers.
Cheers.
And cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you as well.
Cheers.
So, if you're new to the channel, I'm Bobby.
Taylor.
Punky. And we are currently down here in the U.S. Virgin Islands. So, well, this thing is, well, I guess it's there. It's just a little behind. Okay, cool. We're kind of watching our chat on a different screen this time, so I don't know. Hopefully it works out. But kind of letting you know what's going on in our life. Down here in the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas right now. Came to a marina because, again, we need boat parts. The autopilot has quit working. Pretty sure it's just the flux gate compass, which is kind of like a electronic compass for the... It's how the autopilot gets its information.
But we got that in today.
Yeah,
So
I
hopefully
just haven't installed it yet.
Yeah.
But, what's
Kind of
that?
have an eventful
Oh yeah.
trip.
Way
the
over
marina.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. We were towing the dinghy, and
It broke right off.
yeah, it wasn't even very rough out there. It really
No,
wasn't.
it's just the lines. I
Well,
guess the cleat was.
It pulled out of the little shackle pulled out of the front of the dinghy. And so basically we can't tow the dinghy anymore, and so we were sailing, so we had to put our sails down, hurry and get all that done, and then it was a pain in the butt. Then we had to go back and get the dinghy,
Yeah.
and then it was a little bit rolly, but
It was a little bit too rough to try and organize you getting back on the boat with the dinghy and attaching the dinghy. So we just waited till we got into like calmer waters by the marina to
I think Taylor was able to steer because
Yeah.
otherwise.
yeah.
yeah, I was first time I've been off the boat while that boat's been underway, so
Yeah, good job, Taylor.
Yeah. So kind of what the whole premise of this live chat is, we're going to kind of tell you what our options are. What's up, Thaddeus? How you doing, man? As far as what we're going to do and where we're going to go. So all the islands down here are locked down in the fact that they're not allowing boats to enter. So like the BVI is totally locked down. You can't go in or out of the BVI. I think maybe you can come out. And what's up? Is that the schmoops there? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, no, different one. And so like, if we wanted to go to St. Martin, they're not allowing people to go in. Same with the BVI. Pretty much everywhere. Even Puerto Rico is not allowing people to come in.
So our options are really limited. Like we can go around the U.S. Virgin Islands and sail between the islands within this place itself, but
Right.
we're not really going around to other places.
Well, and the good news...
Unless it's like for necessity, like if
Yeah.
it's hurricane season, you're trying to figure something out, then.
Right. Well, that's what we got to do, is we got to go somewhere for hurricane season. We're so the beaches will be starting. So they're going to be starting to open up the
Fingers
Virgin
crossed.
Islands. Yeah. So the beaches are supposed to start opening up tomorrow. There hasn't been a new case here in over 7 days, so I think they've got it licked here pretty well. And so hopefully this area will be start opening up. But hurricane season's coming, and so
We have to figure out what we're gonna do.
yeah. So originally the plan was to go down to Grenada for hurricane season. And sorry guys, there's just so many people chats, we can't keep up with them all, but we'll do our
Trying to
best
see
later
them.
on.
I don't think that screen helps any. I cannot read.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
it's even smaller than the phone.
Well, we can only read the last 2 or 3 comments on this screen, so down here at least we can go up and read like 10
Yeah.
comments. So we don't have to sit here and go, oh, what was that super chat? And then we
Yeah.
just put it up right there. So we were going to try to do it actually from the iPad, because we got an iPad down below that's for reading, but the camera was very wide or narrow. And so,
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, so hey, there's Leonard Goldberg. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Leonard.
How
Thank
you doing,
very
man?
much.
You taking your boat out lately? He's got Leonard Goldberg with Gold Aviation there in Fort Lauderdale. Good dude. But he has is it a Beneteau, right? It's like a 30 something foot Beneteau, but it's not a sailboat. It's a little power yacht. Pretty cool stuff. So, so originally we were going to go down to Grenada and haul the boat out in Grenada. Grenada may or may not open up at some point, but right now they're locked down, not allowing people, and I don't know when they will allow people. Backup plan was to go to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is not allowing people. We hear maybe early May. Kurt Dickey, what's up, man?
Hey, Kurt.
He has the Piper Arrow that helped fly us off out of the Bahamas and get Maverick back to some care. So thank you, man. Appreciate you. Anyway, so but Puerto Rico is totally locked down, and who knows how things will go in the summer. So kind of generally, I think the plan right now is to just sail. It's 7 days back to the Chesapeake from here, and so we'll do it 7 to 9 days, so maybe 8 days. And there is the Salty Dog. Well, they're calling it a flotilla, not a rally. So if you go to saltydogsailing.org, it's a nonprofit sailing organization. They do a rally from the Chesapeake down here to the Virgin Islands and to the Bahamas, and then they do the Homeward Bound one. Normally, I think they go via Bermuda. What's up, Smoops Adventures? How you doing? Put the boat on the hard in the Chesapeake, and we all collaborate some videos. There you go. Pick the worst time to start making them. Yep. We're dead in the water. Hear ya. And Derek, spin this on beer. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you.
Well, ideally, that's what is going to happen, is the Chesapeake.
Right. And one of the reasons I'm thinking the Chesapeake is because, right now we're about 2 months. So, like, the video that came out a couple days ago was filmed on February 20th, right? So we have, I don't know how many more episodes with the content, but, like, we haven't done anything for 3 weeks. Very little. I mean, nobody wants this. Hey, Jeff Williams, thank you, man, for the PayPal. Nobody wants to watch us just sit on the boat at anchor for 2 weeks.
And we don't want to just be sitting on the boat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but so what we're thinking about doing is sailing it back to the Chesapeake, take some time off, and then probably sail around the Chesapeake later in the summer because I'll be out of content. I had a couple trips planned to Thailand and maybe to the Med, but who knows if those are going to happen now. Kind of that's the plan, is to sail back to the United States. And even that, there's some issues, like which is so short-sighted in my opinion from Miami. Miami has shut down all foreign flag boats may not dock in Miami. They may not enter into Miami. So if you're on a German boat here and then you sail all the way back to the U.S., you can't go to Miami, which is just stupid. You've already been quarantined at least a week on the boat sailing there. It's just dumb. Firewalker, Arizona. This is for more alcohol, medicinal purposes, of course. Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Thanks.
Yeah. So I see somebody said no recreational boating in Maryland. Yeah, but I'm thinking by the time we get back up there, they'll have eased that.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, because we wouldn't be leaving here for another month. So the last, so there's like 4 different flotillas
Hello.
leaving.
Mick or Nick.
Yeah. Let's see here. Schmoops. There you go.
Big
You
D.
take speedboat. There you go. Generic. We'll do it. So there's like 4 different flotillas going. We're going to take the last one, which is May 20th. Figure it'll take us about 8 days to get to Virginia there, like Hampton, Virginia, check in there. And then maybe another 2 weeks, we'll just work our way up to Annapolis. And was thinking about putting it on the hard, but may not. May just leave it in a slip because we'll come back in a month or 2 and go sailing around the Chesapeake. And we'll see how it goes. But it's, that's kind of what the plan is right now because I don't know what else to do.
Everybody's kind of winging it right now. Everything's a little uncertain.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of getting to that time of the year where everyone's having to start to make decisions about what they're going to do. And the options are still pretty limited for a lot of sailors. So right now, this seems like a good option for quite a lot of people that are down here right now. Do you know how many boats are going to be joining them?
Last I heard, there was like 170, but I mean that's not all on the same. There's like 4 different.
There's different routes.
There's different routes. So there's a route going back. They call it the Old Bahama Channel, which is between Cuba and Bahamas, basically. So you can't go. You can't go to the Bahamas if you clear it ahead of time, which is what the Salty Dog is doing. You can actually go through Bahamian waters, but you have to be registered with the Bahamas already. You can't stop there unless it's emergencies, right? So basically, there is no way to stop between here and the United States. There's no place we can go, not even Puerto Rico right now.
As of yet.
But I wouldn't expect the Bahamas to open.
We have to ask, because Ray's buddies were going to the Ekis yesterday.
They were going to Vieques?
They were stopping by Vieques, and apparently you're not allowed to go on land, but you're allowed to
Pass.
and
Through.
anchor.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you still got to check in with Customs and Border Patrol because going from the USVI to Puerto Rico, you do have to check in with Customs and Border Patrol. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are, but I know Puerto Rico's taking it pretty seriously. So there's the Old Bahama route, and then there's the north side. If you're going to go like slightly north of Miami, go to a little more north of Florida or something. And then there's the offshore route. Right now, the offshore route is not very good because it's pretty early in the season, and there's a lot of storms up north a little. So, we're not going to do that. And guys, if you want to follow both of them, in the show notes, there is their Instagram handles. If you want to check them out.
Check that out.
Yeah. It's at Sailing Doodles, at Taylor Francis _, with an Francis CIS _, and then at Punky _Brielle.
Yeah.
So.
And we said go to Antarctica.
Yeah.
We watched
They
a
make
documentary
D-
last night
Yeah, what was the name of that?
about sailing
Yeah.
the sky. There was some hardcore sailors. It was crazy.
No, they didn't actually. It was so. People give us crap all the time. They're like, you motored. I'm like, oh man, like the video that came out, not the last video, but the video before last. We literally sailed all the way from Turks and Caicos down to Dominican, and that was the first 5 minutes of the video, and we sailed the entire way. And then once we got to Dominican and we moved down the coast of the Dominican, we had to motor because you're going straight into the wind. And people are like, you guys never sail, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, you just had 5 minutes of it.
There's always a balance.
Dennis.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, is that your mom?
Yeah.
All right, well, there you go.
Thank you.
Buy her a beer. Cool. There you go. Hi, Mom. So it's anyway. But then so we unfortunately we don't have a spinnaker right now. Precision Sales was going to bring us one down here, but everything's a little jacked up. So we'll sail back because we're going to be downwind the whole way. It'd be nice to have a spinnaker, but we'll get that taken care of once we get it there. We do have.
Hey, David, you're welcome. Sorry.
Who's that?
Someone's saying thanks for the workout ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to see her workout, she does boat workouts.
Yeah, I posted a little IGTV video with a bunch of ideas. If you're, people that are in their homes and they think they cannot really move or do a workout. I mean, I shared some of the stuff I'm doing here on the boat. So it's cramped and kids still gotta go work out.
So make it work.
So Jeff Strebel, please spend this at Calrec Beach and Anegada. Love the place. Bells, wood-fired lobster, and drunken potatoes are dessert delicious. We would love to go there, but they're closed down.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah,
though.
so we can't do it. Thank you so much.
How is Goose?
And then not much from Hamish. How are you? Thanks from Scotland. Pete Goose is doing well. He's back with the parents. I think he misses his brother a lot. And then Aquastar. So Jay, what's up, man? So Aquastar sent us a Seagull 4 water purifier. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been great. Having that because our water before didn't taste very good.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, now it tastes great.
Yeah, now it's
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you can go to aquastardistributors.com, I believe, if you want to check them out. So Punky, what is better, broken down RV or stranded on the boat, being able to not move?
Oh, that boat, hands down.
You didn't like being broken down on the RV on the side of the road?
I mean, it comes in second place.
No, but I mean, we just set up some chairs and brought out a cooler and waited about 3 or 4 hours on the tow truck.
I'm a water person.
Yeah, at least you can go spearfishing.
Yeah.
So if you want to follow, that was our Burning Man videos 2 years ago, and I'm bummed Burning Man's been canceled.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to going. I can always Burning Man's a good reset, so kind of missed that I went last year. It was 2 years ago. I didn't go, so anyway, looking forward to going back. I guess in a year and a half. Oh wait,
Another
year and a half now. How's the bum gun holding up? Hey, great, love it.
Yeah, getting better.
Oh yeah, you're getting better using it. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not
But
bad.
the toilet paper is pretty well stocked at where we are in the grocery stores and
Yeah.
stuff.
Grocery stores are really well stocked here. We were off. We're back in St. Thomas now. We just got onto the marina just now, and we're gonna stay here just one night while I'm working on the boat. Although I broke my solar panel.
Yeah. So in the Dinghy disaster that happened on the way over here, the shackle.
The shackle
itself,
broke off of the
What up, Paul Johnson?
dinghy, and when it did, it popped up, and then it came and hit the solar panel and shattered the glass on the solar panel. So
Which
now I
kinda
need to do that. New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut are opening up soon. Maryland to follow. All right, man. Cool. So I think and then we'll go sail around the Chesapeake later in the year. Clay, what's up, man? I believe he is a patron. Thank you so much for being a patron, Clay.
Punky for president?
Yeah, there you go.
Damn right.
I'll vote for you.
Thanks.
Maryland is being somewhat kind to liveaboards. You might want to check that out. Okay. Yeah, I think for liveaboard, you can move around. Because a lot of people don't understand, you got to keep moving on these with a boat, because if the wind changes, you got to move anchorages. If the wind, right now the wind's out of the east, right? But if it came out of the west, we would need to be at a different anchorage.
Yeah.
So,
My mom's going wild.
yeah.
Punky.
What's she doing?
Punky. She's
She loves you.
She must be drinking wine.
Oh, yeah? What are you drinking there?
I'm drinking sangria.
Sangria. Okay.
Yeah.
We, so our friend Steve and Loretta, if you're watching, hello. You guys are trouble. Especially Loretta and her shots.
Oh my god.
She's a shot monster.
Yeah, I don't do shots, and I'm normally pretty good, right? I mean, like, if I can just drink beer all day and I'm fine, but when she starts forcing shots on me, that's when I get hungover.
I saw somebody asking when I'm going back to Puerto Rico to surf. Well, I'm definitely gonna wait until the quarantine's over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I cannot wait to go back and catch some waves.
Yeah, and so we don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, who knows with this situation? Who knows what's gonna happen? Right? Who is the best cook? I don't know. They're both pretty good.
Yeah, Punky makes some good shit.
No,
Yeah.
Taylor too. I mean, I don't know.
She makes.
Let's say the ladies are tied.
Yeah, she makes some good salads.
Bobby's good with the meat.
Yeah.
I
Good.
find it
the
really
steak.
challenging to cook. Like usually, buy like a lot of fresh produce, and that's like, but using canned food, like,
Yeah.
I struggle with that. That's definitely a challenge. I think Taylor probably has more experience than me with
Yeah,
that because she's been selling. But.
You have to get creative. With
Yeah,
not a lot
definitely.
of stuff.
Free Joe Exotic. That's that guy's a character. I don't know.
I'm channeling, what's her name?
Oh right, yeah.
Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
Yeah, Carol Baskin.
Yeah, you got a
That
cheetah
bitch.
print shirt on.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Joe Exotic is a character, but we didn't really see they kind of made him out to be like a flawed hero type. You know what I mean? Like, but I think he probably was pretty bad to those animals. I mean, because he was killing them and stuff.
Oh yeah, anybody who can do that, even keep animals in captivity like
Yeah.
that. It just there's something wrong.
Yeah. Thanks, Earl, man. If you guys wouldn't mind, give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you subscribe? You can watch some other videos. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Come to the Great Lakes. Yeah, we might do that actually.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to convince him to sail on my boat, make an episode on my sailboat.
Lake Huron.
Yeah, Lake Huron all the way. Oh yeah, and then there's the New York Times thing. Now.
Oh yeah, we're in the New York Times. We got an article on that. It came out today. Bob
Yesterday.
Way. And today, actually in print today. It was online yesterday.
Oh.
Love the
this
channel.
one.
Been looking for crew. I've been home for 5 weeks. Hey, you never know.
If it could work out, I mean, I don't know how hard it would be to get here right now.
Yeah, well, there is still airline service, but I think you got to quarantine when you get here and stuff, so like that. Jen says, tell Taylor, nice job on the haircut. Turned out better than the last haircut I had on the boat.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I thought I did all right.
Yeah,
Not bad.
yeah, it's good. Thank you. Well,
Yeah.
David, can you comment on the cost of keeping a boat in the hard in Puerto Rico during hurricane season? Yeah, for this boat, it was about $750 a month to put it on the hard. I don't remember if there were lift out and put in fees on top of that.
I'm sure they're
Probably, yeah. But it's $750 a month, and then I think you got to store your dinghy separately or something. I don't know. That might be an extra cost. I don't think it is actually, but I'm not sure. Steve was the one. I mean, I have a reservation in Puerto Rico, but I mean, who knows?
if that's gonna pan out or not.
And like I said, I mean, I think it's better if we just take it to Chesapeake so we can sail around this summer and do that. Kurt, Dickey, thank you so much, man. Cheers to you.
Thanks, Kurt.
Yeah, I think Chesapeake's the way to go. And then of course we'll do the Salty Dawg Rally. They normally leave November 1st because that's when most people's insurance allow it, from Hampton, Virginia, and sail straight back down here. We're kind of going to partner with Salty Dawg Rally. So saltydogsailing.org. Go check them out. If you're wanting to do the rally, it's really cheap. I think it's only $150 or something like that. And it's $150, and it's a big group. You get weather routing. You get, they give all kinds of like classes and schools and stuff like that beforehand. It's a real social event, and then you get a discounted mooring and stuff like that. So when you come down to the BVI, I think they go to like Virgin Gorda or somewhere. I can't remember. Maybe it's Anegada. I don't remember. And you get a discounted mooring for a couple months there and stuff. So it's really cool. So we're gonna help them out by, they're helping us out, and then we're gonna, kind of be one of their sponsors.
Salty Dog, Naughty Dogs edition.
Sailing Doodles, there you go.
Yeah.
So check them out. It's a really nice way to do it. I think, do you remember how many boats they had? 100 and, was it 70 something, or was it 100?
75 I think this last year,
Yeah.
73 or something like that.
So yeah, it was like 75 boats from Hampton, Virginia came down here, or the Bahamas. I think most of them came down here.
We were there at
Yeah.
at that time.
Put this towards a beach barbecue when the quarantine's over. Thank you,
that
Jesse.
sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, the beaches are open tomorrow, so looking forward
We
to
might
that.
just do that.
Yeah. Love your honesty and your channel. Video editing question. What system do you use to back up your video footage? And what's your general workflow? Keep up the good work.
Hard drives.
Yeah,
like
we have
external. Yeah, external hard drives.
External hard drives. And then, when one of them's full, we just, put it away and get a new one. So I use Adobe Premiere Pro. The workflow is that first I've got everything separated by date and then by camera. So like when I'm choosing a video to edit, or when I'm editing a video, I'll kind of briefly browse through, a few days worth of footage and say, okay, how many days need to be one video? And then I'll say I'll take 3 days worth and I'll put it in my editing section. And then I'll go day by day and I'll kind of like, okay, look at all the footage from all the cameras and kind of figure out what's going on. And then I piece it all together. First, I kind of get a feel for what the video is going to be about, and then therefore what the music needs to go with it. So
Try to make a storyline.
Yeah.
Thing,
So what I'll do is, like, if it's really up tempo and good in the beginning, I'll kind of get a poppy song or something like that. If it's like, kind of down tempo and smooth and we're just sailing, I'll kind of get something a little lower tempo. And I pick the music out first, and then I put that down below it. I lower the decibels on it, and then I start putting the footage on top of it. And I kind of, it's best if you kind of cut it to the music, so that like when there's a snap in the music, there's a cut right then too. And that's kind of how I do it. And I don't know, that's how I do it. It's kind of how she does it too.
Yeah, learn from the best. There's no one right way to do it though. There's, it was interesting having Babe Where's My Passport here and seeing how, they do things differently as more of a general travel blog. And we even learned, like, they learned some stuff from us, we learned some stuff from them, and I think that's really cool. Like, everybody can do things differently.
Yeah. And so if you haven't checked them out, they're just now starting their appearance in our videos. So Babe Where's My Passport? They're he's from England, she's from Netherlands. I believe they live in the Netherlands right now. They're kind of locked down, and they sailed with us for about a month. So
If you guys are watching, hey.
yeah. Well, it's pretty late in Netherlands. I think they're like 6 hours ahead, so it's midnight or something there. Any more diving since you've been certified? No. No? Any more diving? Yeah.
Well, we've taken the brownie out a couple
Yeah.
times, but like, not any technical diving with like the gear though.
Yeah. So we got this Brownies like snuba system basically. It's a little air compressor, and we have the hoses and it goes down to us, and we got the regulators. And it's actually, we got this little, I don't know, inflatable donut that we can kind of just float around with it too. It's a bit of a process to do it all.
Yeah. Dinghy.
Yeah, I might need to retie
Somebody
that.
asked me if I feel cheated because most of my time aboard has been quarantine. Well, luck of the draw. I haven't had much luck with sailing so far, but maybe fourth time's a charm.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully.
Well, you'll get a lot of sailing in about a month.
Yeah.
Watching you guys all time, living what most of us would love to do. Well, thank you, Michael. Appreciate you. Cheers to you.
It's fun to me, Mom.
So it's it'll be 8-9 days or 8 days. Hello from Dallas. All right,
Stay
JC.
safe. We will.
What's up, man?
Thank you.
Cool.
And I saw a couple comments. People were asking about if my real name is Punky. No, my real name is not Punky. I know in the article it said my real name. My real name's Edith. How did I get that name Punky? There's no good story. It's just.
There's always a long story with
But there's no story with this one. Sorry, it's boring.
Well, when the guy was what was he doing? He
Interviewing.
yeah, it was an interview. So Peter Wilson.
It was a phone interview.
Phone interview, yeah.
Obviously.
And then he asked for a bunch of pictures and stuff, so I sent him stuff. So when I did that, I said, it's her Edith, quote, Punky Brielle, and he didn't put the Punky part, sorry.
Yeah, my name is Punky. I prefer Punky.
But it was pretty cool. So you can actually, there's a New York Times article. It was online yesterday, and it came out in the paper today. If you have a New York Times from today, like I asked my cousin, actually she's not really my cousin, she's like my grandfather, well, he's not, my grandmother's husband's granddaughter. I don't know what that means. She is.
She's somehow related to you in some way.
No, we're not
Yeah.
actually related. But anyway.
Anyways,
She was sitting there reading it in the New York Times today, and then she's like, hey, whatever, so.
it is pretty cool. It's very exciting.
Mm-hmm. We haven't gotten a whole lot of extra views from that. I mean, we probably did get an extra 10 or 20,000 views from that article, but we got an extra, I don't know, a few hundred subscribers
Here's a
from it.
little, like, what's in the cola, Taylor? Well, it's actually empty, and it's actually just Coke. I'm taking it easy today after
Steve and Loretta.
after they got. Actually, you can get more Coke. I will be back.
Will you grab me a beer while you're up?
Yeah.
So, Steve and Loretta, I think she just sent me a message. I don't know. I didn't have time to read it, but you are the devil. So, there you go. Oh, wow. What is that? Prince Dio from India. Okay, love sailing Doodles. It's like 4 a.m. Taylor, when are you putting out your third video?
This week.
This week.
Sometime.
Steven says, donating in Canadian funds. Taylor can explain it. From sailing instructor in Vancouver, all classes canceled until further notice. Love your channel, lots to learn. I've been watching since Pacific Crossing. Sweet, thank you, man.
Canada represent.
Yeah,
Hi, Big D.
we're gonna do some sailing instruction stuff soonish. If we, depends on how. I mean, we're gonna film some sailing instruction stuff. If this, I don't know. We'll see what happens with the lockdown.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun. Punky, do you sing or play guitar?
Oh my God, no, absolutely not.
I don't know. Weren't you singing last night or something? No.
No, I was twerking.
Yeah, she can do that much better than me.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
got me
boy.
there.
Yeah. Thanks, Loretta, for the tequila, because
That she makes me
that
dance.
Yeah. Makes me dance real good.
Thank you, Loretta, for that. Jesse Matthews, you say hello to the Matthews family. Of course. Hello, Matthews family. Thank you for watching. So, yeah. Teach you how to sail something, right? We'll do it. But, hey guys, if you wouldn't mind clicking the like button, there's like 2,500 people on there, only 600 likes. Boom. Thank you.
Is this a new tattoo on my shoulder? Yes, it is. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll try and give you a look at it. I don't know. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's a moon. I got it in Puerto Rico.
Is that your next video?
Yeah, I think yeah, maybe my tattoo might be my next video. So, if you wanna,
You already have that video done, or?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Are we going to Brazil one day? Who knows? I don't know. That's a long way off.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. It.
I was thinking about Australia the other day and how cool it'd be to sail around there.
The beer is here. She just put it down.
I
over
did.
there.
I did.
She brought the beer. Yeah. I mean, I have a rough idea. I mean, but
But that literally changes like every 4 days.
well, I think this one is pretty solid. So we'll sail back to the Chesapeake in a month. Cruise around the Chesapeake for the later summer months, and then do the Salty Dog back down. Cheers to Vance Foster. Thank you. Cheers, man. And then we will sail from the Chesapeake back down to the Virgin Islands. Probably spend 3 or 4 months going down the island chain. St. Kitts, St. Martin, Martinique, all those places down there. Maybe over to Barbados. I love Barbados. It's pretty nice. And then after 3 or 4 months, we'll turn around and go Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Isla Mujeres. And then we'll kind of take another break in Isla Mujeres, and then maybe work down Central America.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, hi from Atlanta, Texas. Thank you for making the times better for the rest of us. Sweet. Thank you, man.
Yeah, I saw a couple of people asking where I'm from. I'm French Canadian, from near Saint-Colomba.
So Bobby is outnumbered by Canadians.
There's more
Yeah.
Canadians, and this is a former Canadian boat, so So yeah, so still have some of this on board. You don't find this very often down in the Virgin Islands. All those
I
people.
did grab his beer for the record.
Yeah, thank
People
you.
are still saying it.
All those people that gave me crap for how much beer we stocked on when we left the States. Well, this is why I haven't had to buy beer since October.
Yeah.
Well, we bought some in Puerto Rico. Never mind. We bought some in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Well, we stocked up for the virus.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. So, somebody said, "What was my YouTube channel?" It's Taylor's Travels.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
There's a couple Taylor's Travels, but yours.
I think mine pops up first.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Well, yours is you're like she's almost got 20,000 subscribers or something
Already?
Yeah, no, it's like 15, but yeah, no, I'm
So subscribe to her channel. Taylor's
insanely
Travels.
excited about that. So
Yeah.
thank you guys.
So we're gonna what? I guess I'm gonna. So once you get like enough subscribers, I just spilled beer.
You really did. Thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem. YouTube will actually talk to you. So I've got an email for a person that works at YouTube. So I will email her on Monday and say, hey, will you monetize her
me
channel?
out.
Because sometimes it takes like 2 or 3 months for your channel. Once she met. So in order to have your channel monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which is a lot. Definitely will have to coordinate Isla Mujeres with you. All right, second home. Thank you. And David, thank you, man. Cheers to you.
Thanks, David.
And 4,000 hours of watch time, which is about 240,000 views. No, that's 240,000 minutes. I forget how many views that equates to, but a lot. I think she already has a couple 100,000 views, right?
Yeah.
150.
Yeah, so I qualified a decent,
Yeah,
like,
after,
couple days after,
5 days.
but now it just takes time. YouTube, it can take a lot of time for them to review that and
Yeah.
actually start putting that into practice.
Yeah.
So,
I saw a punky skier board, snowboard.
snowboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Jeff. Hey, what's up, Jeff? How you doing? Are you still able to film anything for future episodes during the lockdown?
Kinda, sorta,
Yeah,
but
but
we're not doing a whole heck of a lot. And we do kind
Especially-
of feel guilty, like, filming right now, because, like, number one, we can't really do anything fun, and then, it's kind of just a weird situation right now.
Well, for the last 2 weeks, we've hardly filmed anything because,
No
the beaches have been closed, so you can't go ashore and all that. But tomorrow they're opening up. All the bars and restaurants are still going to be closed probably for another week. So about the time everything's going to open up, it's about time we need to leave. So, kind of sucks, but.
Did Taylor work at the Docks restaurant? Yes, I did. That was at the marina where my boat is.
Now, was it the first day I met you in Annapolis that the people next to us at the restaurant?
Yeah.
So tell the story.
So, yeah, it was crazy. The first day that I had met with Bobby, I had flown from Toronto to Annapolis. He picked me up, and then we were going to stop by the Annapolis Boat Show, but we just ended up going for lunch just kind of outside of it. We were sitting out on a patio, and he got recognized by like 8 different people. And then I was sitting there, and somebody goes, "Excuse me, are you from, were you working in Bayfield?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I had actually served this couple that was sitting behind us in Annapolis, and they recognized me, and it was crazy.
Yeah. Hey, what are the odds,
So people are asking me if I have a channel. No, I don't have a channel yet. I just have my Instagram.
You got some good ideas, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might start one soon, but I don't know. It's not.
Some spearfishing action. Some
Yeah, maybe
spearfishing girl.
something a little bit more underwater stuff. But yeah, I'll do that from Bobby's boat. And somebody asked where I was snowboarding, mostly in Whistler, Blackcomb.
Thank you, Larry Martin. Appreciate you got to PayPal. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Wayne.
Wayne.
I love the channel. Be safe. We will always do our best to be safe. Thank you.
And kind of what I've been doing lately. There's one. So basically, what I've kind of been doing is now that Sailing Doodles has enough viewers and has maybe a little bit of ad presence. Basically, I'm kind of reaching out to other YouTubers that want to become YouTubers, okay? And so basically, we're going to kind of partner on their channel, and then I will promote their channel and stuff on Sailing Doodles. And so I'm pretty excited about that. I think that'll happen pretty soon.
Punky, you're hot.
Punky
Thanks.
hot. So I think in the next month or so, I'll be launching with them that next channel. So they've edited their first video, and I critiqued it and did some stuff like that. And basically, I'm kind of coaching him in the process how to do it, and then once we're ready to launch and all that, we don't have the paperwork done or anything yet either. But once we get that done, I'm kind of excited about doing that, and I'll probably do that a little bit. Water. So excited about that. Bobby, do you miss flying? Yeah.
For yourself, it's for fun, not for.
I miss flying somebody
for
else.
work.
Yeah.
This is a great job, but you still like flying for.
Yeah.
It's.
I mean, Bobby's got a pretty sweet job right now.
Yeah.
I think.
This is.
Not bad.
You know, somebody asked if I miss my good guitar. So I have a Taylor guitar. I definitely miss that a lot.
How about things like Maintenance Mondays, some technical aspects of sailing, anchor, and weather?
We definitely could have filmed some Maintenance Monday. We have been doing, a lot of maintenance stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see a lot of maintenance coming up because
In the
we've had
normal
nothing
videos.
better to do.
Yeah.
Like, I installed our new water maker. So Rain Man Water Makers has sent us a, what is it? It's it's not their portable one. It's like a install version. And so we got our new water maker installed. I did that in like 6 or 8 hours. It was pretty great. Yeah.
Yeah, wait, I got a bunch of questions here. Boarding reviews. No. I don't know what that means. A couple of people ask if my tooth was doing okay. I don't
People,
know.
for
No,
some
it's
reason,
Josephine. They think
for
you're
some reason,
Josephine.
people keep getting you and Josephine mixed up,
Yeah,
and I don't know how.
I didn't have to go to the dentist.
No.
I went to the hospital when I first got here because I had a staph infection on my leg, but that's healed now.
And
I'm
that's,
on
that was a
I'm
different,
on antibiotics
different
and
thing.
So somebody was asking, do I still have flying doodles? Yes, I do. It's really hard to film that down here, especially now. So once I get back to the States, I'll be filming new episodes of that. So it is still up and running. I think it still has around 60,000 subscribers, so I'm pretty excited about that. Eventually, I mean, I just don't have time to do both channels. I might try to maybe split that off, have somebody else do the filming and stuff, but we'll see. I need to find somebody that can do the editing and all that, and that's the thing too. But I could just hire an editor to do the editing on that. But the problem is that you need to know what's important and what's not important for Flying Doodles. Like,
For that, you'd almost need to know something about flying or
Exactly.
planes, and you have to have some sort of that background.
and so an editor wouldn't have that.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I don't know. I can probably just have them, because the whole thing's like, the whole video is probably an hour long. I can probably just kind of have them edit the whole thing, and then I can chop it all up and do whatever. So we'll see. But anyway, kind of figure out that as we go. Sailing Doodles on Social Blade, yeah, they're doing pretty well. I'm kind of annoyed that, not annoyed, it's annoying that. So YouTube stopped reporting subscribers in a weird way, so now, I don't know. So a cool tool if you want to see how your favorite YouTube channel is doing, go to socialblade.com, and then you look them up, and then you can see all their statistics for the last 2 or 3 years or whatever. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So anyway, I meant to say about Rain Man. Go to rainmandesal.com if you want to check out Rain Man water makers. They're pretty like the version I got, the naked system that's permanently installed on the boat with the auto flush system, which is really cool. So basically, it flushes the water maker every 7 days automatically. And then I can actually press a button to flush it too. So a big problem with water makers is if you leave the salt water in them, they get kind of nasty and gross. Whereas the flush system will flush it with fresh water, so it's really cool. And that whole system's like $5,000, which is a lot cheaper than a lot of water makers. So check them out, and please tell them the Sailing Doodles sent you. Yeah. So.
Thanks, Edward, for the compliment.
What did he say?
He said that I look gorgeous.
There you go.
And so now we.
I got the naked system on their boat too.
Now we're going to be really independent and
Yeah.
not have to worry too much.
Yeah, it was nice because we made water the other day, it took. I think it's about 36 gallons an hour, and our tank holds each tank holds 120 gallons of water. So it took us like a little over. We weren't totally empty, but it took us like 3.5 hours. We just run the generator, turned it on, and then boom.
It was really hard, I thought, before the water maker, because we both have long hair, so we're 3. It's like you're trying to conserve water, but at the same time, it's like you got to use a minimum, and unless we go bald
Well,
You
no, and
needed that
especially
water.
when you're in the salt water all the time.
I
Like,
probably look good
You have a
bald.
good,
I
you have
don't
a
know.
good shaped head. What do you got?
my head's
I don't know.
tiny. I would look scary bald.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
my
y'all
head's
go a
tiny
bit
too.
bald.
Should we go bald?
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
don't know. It's just a question.
Yeah, no, but it's hard with like the salt water and everything too, because we're swimming like 3 times a day, and then your hair's all sticky, and you want to wash it.
Yeah, it would definitely be easier if I shaved my hair. I just
girl problems on a boat here, guys.
Calvin says do a couple
No
Cards Against
bald
Humanity
women.
live streams.
No bald women.
Well,
Hey, nothing against bald
Not,
women.
yeah, no. Some
But
bald
I
women are
don't
beautiful,
think that
but
I would look good that way.
I don't know if I could pull it off. I don't think.
Some girls actually look really hot
Yeah,
with shaved
true.
hair. Like
Some
some
girl
chicks look
crushes.
badass.
Yeah, true. Absolutely.
Well, I don't know about shaved. I mean, some girls can do like
there's
like
no
hair
buzz,
like my
like,
length that
no,
look really
sure.
good.
Oh no,
but-
I'll show
Sure.
you.
Yeah.
Really?
I'll show you. Yeah, you're gonna think she's
Maybe
hot,
not
for
like
sure.
shiny bald.
No,
but
not
like-
shiny bald,
But like
like-
like shaved.
like buzz cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah,
like Amber Rose for one.
Yeah.
You know, she's really.
Before
She's
the
that
head
tattoo girl?
Yeah, before the head tattoo.
Yeah, but there's.
She's got a head tattoo.
Yeah, I think so.
This,
Before
does
head
she now? I
tattoo.
don't know.
Is that the real Amber Rose? Which one is she?
She was the one dating Kanye West.
Somebody get her on this on our live chat.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
Amber Rose. Come on, why don't you come sailing for a season?
Shave beard, leave mustache. He's planning on it at some point.
Well, yeah. So
He's got a whole elaborate.
I have a
thing
whole
planned.
elaborate plan when I shave my beard.
It will be an event.
It will be an event on YouTube. You will see it. And so I figure I'll shave it when we get off the boat in Annapolis, you know, for a couple months. And then by the time those couple months are over, I might have regrown it, so you won't even know. But you'll see it shaved off, and then the next video I'll have it back, and you're like, well, how did that happen?
Boom.
And there'll be some other hijinks with that. Sinead O'Connor was beautiful.
Well, I mean,
Are we still
You
talking
don't even
about
know who
short
Sinead
hair?
O'Connor is?
No.
No, you don't either. do you?
No.
I don't, but I can picture her.
So how many people caught? What movie was it? And what was that? Hang on. Would you consider a patron-only happy hour on Zoom? Yeah,
That's
not
a
bad
good idea. Yeah.
That's a great idea. We may do that. It's a great idea. Thank you, Jen and Eric. Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll try to set something up on that. For sure. I don't know how many. We got like 900 patrons. I don't know how many people would. I mean,
That'd be tough on a Zoom. I don't know.
I don't know if we could do that. We may just do like. I don't know.
Figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. But I don't know what I was saying now. What was I saying?
John, keep up the great work. Everyone needs to hit the like button.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, thanks.
John,
Everyone
thanks.
does need to hit it. Thank you so much. Wow, we do have 1,000 likes. 2,400 people watching.
Smack that
Smack
all
it.
on the floor. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Give me some more.
Go ahead. Keep
Am I gonna
saying.
get copyrighted for this?
No.
They'll cut out the audio.
Yeah.
Right. No. I've done that. It's happened on a live chat. Because used to was that Drew wonderful show. A shout out from Moline, Illinois. All right, thank you. So I've done that before. So before, like the first season I was doing this, cell phone data, especially in like the islands, was really slow. I mean, like not it was 2G basically. You couldn't do anything on it. So we'd go to like bars and restaurants that had Wi-Fi, and we'd do live chats from there. But it's hard to like tell the restaurant to turn off your music.
Yeah.
And so it happened a couple times. Is that the music was just loud enough that it got picked up on the YouTube thing, and we got
Really?
we got it demonetized.
Oh
yeah.
crap.
Yeah. So
Somebody asked if I have any tattoos. I have one tiny one that I got when I was 18. It's a seahorse, and I got it before I even started diving, so that's kind of funny.
where is it?
It's not in a place that I can show you.
Oh no, I remember what I was gonna say.
Everyone's gonna be commenting about that.
So-
Show us.
So in the latest video, I referenced a movie. What movie was that?
Back the Volkswagen.
Yeah. So I was like, I think I said something like, sometimes working on a boat is like working in the back of a Volkswagen. Or I said it better than that. But it's like you have to be like an uncomfortable position, like
Yeah.
in the back of a Volkswagen. What movie is that from? So, first
We'll
one
wait.
gets a cheers, a shout out. First one that gets the movie, gets a shout out. I was pretty impressed. There was a couple people in the comments on the video that actually said it. So, I don't know. All right, let's see here. Anybody say yet? Nope. Okay. Who is the best diver? I don't know. Yeah, oh, she
Punky.
free diver for sure. She can free dive like a mofo. Mallrats There you go, Justin Christensen. Thank you.
Cheers, Justin.
Justin,
You got
you're
it.
a smart man. Mallrats. Great movie if you haven't seen it. I made you watch it the other day, right?
I can't remember.
I think you did.
Maybe.
Where you couldn't see the boat. It was like, no. And they got Jay and Silent Bob.
Yes. Oh yeah. No. That was a good movie. I like that
Which
movie.
Which one?
Mallrats.
Oh,
It is a
haven't
good
seen
movie. It was like Kevin, whatever his name is. That was his second movie. He did Clerks
Kevin
and then he did
Spacey?
Mallrats. No.
No.
Kevin,
Kevin.
the director of. He was actually Silent Bob in the movie.
Oh. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So, anyway. Oh no. Yeah. Kevin Smith. There you go. All right. Wow. You guys are on top of it.
Got some movie buffs
Yeah.
here.
Greetings from KJAX. Was that be Jacksonville? And you got it. You've
Met
met a few times.
Sweet.
Okay. Cool.
Funky should do some diving videos. Well, if I start my channel, there's gonna be
That's what's going on.
free diving, spearfishing, surfing, stuff like that. Bikiniing.
Bikini.
Bikiniing.
Yeah, you ought to see her free dive.
Yeah.
Well, you will eventually.
Keep
But
watching.
Yeah, keep moving.
I think I have a part somewhere in there.
Yeah. She can stay down a long time. Way longer than I can.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can stay down like 45 seconds. She can stay down. How long can you stay down?
I mean, I
Oh,
don't know.
well
I
over a
don't have
minute.
a dive watch, so I don't know. But last time when I borrowed your video, I think I did 1:20
Wow.
down. Yeah. I mean, that's really not that much.
Well, I think
but
to
it's
get
fine.
like your PADI certification, you have to stay down for like a minute and a half.
How
right?
deep? But 60 feet. So I'm really. I mean, if you're really into free diving, you know that's really not that impressive. But to me, that's my personal best, and I'm proud of it.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
want to get certified, like a free diving instructor, and then they'll take me down to 104 feet for.
Wow, really?
Yeah, the first level is 66 feet, and the second level is 104 feet. I have one of my girlfriend that did it, and they teach you breathing techniques,
Yeah.
and it's basically because it's all mental. And once you know that you can push it like to a certain time, then you can stay down longer. And within a year, she went from being an average free diver to now diving to 104. So
That's interesting.
I was watching a interview with somebody that was doing some free diving. It was some celebrity, I think.
I think I heard you watch that podcast.
Yeah, and she said that like, you know, she actually took a course like that, and they taught her like, okay, at this point you'll start getting convulsions, and then you have X amount of time before you're gonna pass out. So she's like, oh yeah, it's great. I know when it.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
like,
the
okay.
contractions you get, you think you're running out.
Well, that was the Hot
Yeah,
Ones. That was the Hot
Yeah,
Ones
yeah.
video with what's her name?
Yeah. Edward, for a seahorse peak.
$50. Hey.
Yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, so yeah, who was that? Do you remember who that was? Was that I don't know. Was that what's her name?
Margot.
Margot Robbie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Margot Robbie. Yeah. Yeah. So I always thought she was hot.
Apparently,
She's like, what do you think?
she can
mine
hold
is?"
her breath for 5 minutes from that.
Yeah, something like that. I think she said
Yeah,
4.5.
some people. I mean, they're one of the greatest free diver. I think it's 8 minutes. You just
Really?
get
That's crazy.
8 minutes. It's crazy.
Oh, man, I
Mary
couldn't-
Marcy said I should teach the crew surfing. Well, we
Yeah.
tried when we were in Puerto Rico.
Where's
but
Yeah,
the
we were
waves?
gonna go.
the waves the swell was really big, and there was not really any spots where we could have gone where they would have been comfortable because
Yeah.
it was closing out and it was really big, so we didn't get to do it. But maybe in the future, who knows?
Yeah, no, I'd love to try.
Hey, Franks, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, we'd like to do it. I don't know. Are there any surfing spots around here? I'm not sure.
Not so much in the USVI. I think there's
Yeah.
one spot's pretty popular for it when the conditions are right.
Yeah,
but-
it's right. It's not like California or places where it's just every day, right? Gotta have the right conditions. So, all right. Well, guys, I think we'll start wrapping this one up. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will be headed back to the mainland in about a month. We're planning on a 7 to 9 day sail.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have a spinnaker, but we do have a spinnaker pole, so we can just like pull up to Genoa, maybe do wing on wing or something. We'll see how it goes. But looking forward to that. We're gonna head back to the Chesapeake, and we'll sail around the Chesapeake this summer. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and all the super chats. Thank you. Couldn't do it without you. And all you patrons, thank you so much for being a patron. They get like we just sent out. We did it. Was it yesterday? We did a little patron only video.
Yeah.
We'll do.
Yeah.
At least once a week, we'll do a 2 or 3 minute video, kind of what we're doing. And we like yesterday we did it. We were sailing. Was it?
Yeah.
Was that today?
When was it? No,
It
that was
today.
today.
It was
Yeah.
today. So we sent out a little patron only video and stuff like that, and you get our patrons get access to live tracking on the boat. We have a little tracker, and then 25% off our merchandise. I know my website's not really. I'm rebuilding my website right now, so anyway. But if you come patron, I send you all that link stuff. So and if you are a patron and I haven't sent it and you don't have it anymore, whatever, just send me an email or whatever, or send me a message on Patreon, and then I will forward you all the links to that stuff again. And so it's Patreon, patreon.com/sailingdoodles. And then, of course, Taylor's Travels. She has her own Patreon as well.
Yes.
So you can check her channel out and her Patreon. Is it just Taylor's Travels?
Yeah, Taylor's Travels on YouTube and on Patreon.
Yeah. And then, of course, Punky Brielle, Punky_Brielle
It's me.
on Instagram.
But
So-
it was very nice sharing our evening with you
Yes,
guys.
thank you. And I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. And
Not going too crazy
Yep.
at home.
we'll have another video out for you a couple days, and then we'll do another live chat next week. So, all right. Thank you, Cliff. Thank you. All right. Let's see if I can turn this off.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
No. X. There we go.